the best you can be.
What is up, guys? Hey, everybody. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait for some more people to get in here, but I am just so excited to be back. I'm just putting my chat on this computer just in case, just in case we have any bombarders, because even in sickness, girl, even in sickness, I be having people so freaking bothered. So I just got to make sure I have my live chat over here so I can see what is up, you guys. Oh my gosh. I have like a few things that I need to hit on before we go into the tribe tea, because I have been gone for 2 weeks. So like I have to catch up on stuff before we get into the regular schedule of programming, okay? So, how are you guys feeling? Right, who said that in the chat? Yes, shout out to Sirius. That's how I feel too. I hope you guys are healthy. I feel like it got all of us at the same time. So, I'm hoping that you guys are good. Shout out to Twisted Integrity for the 50 beans. Yes, thank you so much. Talk about yes, honey. Thank you so much, guys. I'm just so glad that you guys are here and you guys are just like, just ready to get back into the tribe tea spirit. So yeah, let's hit on a few things. So the backdrop is still being worked on. This is done by me, all by hand. It's still being worked on. I just decided to debut it anyway because there's like steps to this anyway. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just show it, whatever. So yeah, thank you guys for all the compliments in the chat about the backdrop. Thank you. I'm making it by hand and I've been recording the process, so there will be a video soon. Shout out to all the mods. What is up, Nyala? What is up, OOTW? What is up, you guys? Man, it just feels so good to be back. That C19 crap, you want to work so bad and you cannot. I have so much footage of me throughout the whole thing of thinking I'm better. I'm talking, girl, there was times I was crying. Like, y'all are going to see a video. I'm doing a whole thing. I've been documenting a lot of stuff because one thing I've peeped about how things have been going is in a few years, they're going to try to gaslight us and act like this never happened or something. So I've just been documenting stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys are all better because I know a lot of you guys got sick around the time that I got sick. So I hope you guys are doing better. Other news. Okay, so look, I was supposed to show you guys today, but I came unprepared, so I couldn't do it. Shout out to Nova. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. They said, hey, Nadja, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good too. I saw you on TikTok the other day randomly. I was like, oh, snap, that's them. Yes, look at them. So, guys, are you ready? Because, we get in donations, so I got to show y'all I'm not just over here pocketing money, okay? Like, y'all. Oh, my God, I almost dropped it. Y'all. We got ourselves a new streaming camera. Yes, ma'am. The only reason why I did not use it today is because I forgot to buy a battery pack. Like this, what you guys are watching y'all right now is the battery has a cord and it's connected to the wall. That's how we're able to stream for like hours and not have any interruption. I didn't buy one of those for this, so I have to go and buy that. But yes, girl, we're about to have 1080p 4K streaming in this bitch. Finally. Because I know some of y'all be commenting on my stuff like, what happened to the quality of your videos? You used to have a lot of high quality. It's because I had to dumb down these settings in order to stream and meet YouTube's requirement for frames per second. So yeah, now with you guys' help, we done got a new camera for the stream. And this is specifically for Tribe Tees only. I bought this just for streaming. Like, I'm so excited because I feel like we have such a good show going on over here and that quality be nipping us in the ass. Speaking of donations, let me catch up on these. Shout out to Jay for the super chat. Thank you so much. They said, I saw the shop notification drop and I dropped everything I was doing and I grabbed some food and made a drink. I missed y'all. Well, thank you so much for keeping those notifications on. I missed y'all too, for real. Shout out to Tiffany. Hey girl, hey Tiffany. They say, hey Nadja Boo, I'm glad you're feeling better. I can't wait for this motherfucking tea. Yes, I'm ready for it too. Thank you so much for the donation. So yeah, speaking of which, I actually have my results. I wanted to show y'all. Like, this is recent. Like, I just recently got better, y'all. Like, This thing is no joke. I don't know where they getting this 10 days from. I got my first positive on the 12th. And before the 24th, I took a test the day after or the day before the podcast. I don't remember. But even then, that was the first time where I felt comfortable being in the office. But even then, I still couldn't go where, like, the products were because I didn't want to get y'all sick. So speaking on that, if you have ordered from me in the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to refund as it's been coming in. But I want to say, like, within the last week, I haven't been refunding. So if you want a refund, hit me up. But I'm about to ship your stuff. I'm negative. I still didn't even feel comfortable with, like, gloves. And because y'all know I use gloves, but I just didn't feel comfortable because this shit is so contagious. So yeah, if you guys ordered from me and you haven't gotten it, it's not lost in the mail. I just did not ship it because I didn't feel it was safe. If you have any digital orders from me, you will hear from me by the end of tonight. I'm getting everything caught up. Like, as y'all see, this is very recent for me, okay? I just got good, and I'm just so excited to, like, just be back in action, you know? So thank you guys so much for having patience with me, especially those of you that were buying, like, big orders. Like, I know that was such a pain in the ass. I had, like, 2 gift boxes, and I couldn't send them out because I was just scared of exposing people. So yeah, I don't know what they talking about in this news, but that is not no joke, okay? It is no joke, and you guys will be seeing my C19 video either at the end of this week or at the beginning of next week, most likely beginning of next week. And one more thing unrelated to Tribe Tea, but I bought myself a present, and y'all, look at this. Can y'all see? This is the whole thing. It's the all-in-one package. Okay, I know I'm nerding out, and I know not that many people are going to care. But the girls that get it. Like, yo. It was just a present to me, for me. Because I was like, girl, what did my inner child like to do? I did like to play video games, but, like, I didn't like to play video games with guns and shit. Like, I want to play adventure. I want to play Hello Kitty Rainbow Adventure. I want to play Hello Kitty Rainbow Adventure. So, yeah, I bought the all-in-one package off of Amazon. They got all of them. So, yeah, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, dude, Amazon got the set. But, yeah, that's pretty much all of the little stuff I wanted to hit on before we got into the Tribe Tea. Like, just lots of new stuff going on. Super excited to be back because, man, being sick was not fun. Feeling that Omicron be messing with your head too. Like, it was just a lot. So, and drink y'all water, y'all. We back to having the water on the stream too. I'm about to get my jugs back. And send out prayers to Jen. I almost combined your whole name. Her name is Jen. She says she got fired from her job. Damn. They really can't afford to be firing people right now. Like, what are y'all doing? I'm sorry to hear that. When I wanted to drop, like, a little gem for y'all, like, with this C19 stuff, but somebody already did it on my forum. But if you guys want to know where you can get free tests, because finding a test when I was sick was really, really hard, and the wait lists were really long. I think the U.S. Postal Service still has free tests, so hit them up and get them sent to you. I think they send you like 4 or something like that. I don't know. But I'm not ready to get into this first story. I feel like I've done blabbered my mouth too much. I got about like 6 stories I'm trying to get into, and the first one has receipts and is very interesting. I've never had somebody hit me up with this type of problem before, and I know this person. Like, this person has been a frequent subscriber of mine over the years. Shoot, I was DMing this person when I was sick with that thing last week and the week before. So, like, I did not know this about this person. This is really cool. They became a foster father at 20 years old, and it went left. I know y'all saw that screenshot on the thumbnail. That's a real screenshot that a grown-ass person sent somebody else that is taking care of their child. Like, girl, look, when I saw that, my mouth freaking dropped. Like, I had to stop reading the text messages because I was like, this is sick. Like, this person is sick. If you haven't, go and look at the thumbnail. Go look at the thumbnail. It's a mess. But, yeah, I'm just about to get into it. I'm about to just get into it because it's a little lengthy. But I like doing the long ones first. So, all right, y'all. First try tea back home. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, hey, Nadja. After graduating high school, I got super close to a friend. Oh. Okay. I got super close to a friend and would spend hours a day at her house. Every day, we would go to her house, chill, and smoke, and all of that. Her brother had a friend who was a 17-year-old single father, and his 2-year-old son also living with them. Damn, so he was 17 with a 2-year-old? Wow. That's a lot of responsibility for a 15-year-old. How old is the baby mama? Were they both teen parents or? Damn, that's tough. They said, damn, the house was a mini trap house. Damn. They moved hella weed out the house and other things too. When they would go and make plays, we would babysit the kid and he became like a little nephew to me over time. So fast forward 2 years later. So now the baby is 4 years old and the dad is 19. Okay. He no longer lives with my friend and her family, and I don't see the kid as often. One day, I drag my ass to work. I am a preschool teacher at the time, and kudos for you for like getting all these accomplishments at such a young age. Like kudos to you for real. This is crazy. Like already. What was I about to say? Sorry, I just got distracted. I think somebody trying to promote they OnlyFans or some shit. And like, girl, I just got back. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to fix that because I'm like, what is that? I don't want nobody soliciting. Got me thinking they about to try to sell y'all some booty or foot pics. I can send you some Russian foot pics. But anyway, shout out to all my Russian homies in the chat. But sorry, first day, I'm getting distracted. Sorry. So one day I drag my ass to work. I am a preschool teacher at the time, and I walk into a classroom and I see the kid. What are the odds of that? And my heart drops. Oh no, why does your heart drop? Because he looks super raggedy and his hair isn't done and his face was dirty and had huge bumps on his head. And his clothes were too big for him. And I'm gonna insert the photo so you can see. Oh, he's so cute. He looks so sad. He looks so sad. I feel so bad. He has like, the baby has like, you know when little kids, when you could tell like they just be left to their own devices too much. They be having scratches on their face and shit and be dirty and their hands be all sticky and shit. Like, that's what he looked like. He looks like his people just made him go tend to himself. His poor little hair looks like it's been in the same ponytail for, like, it looks greasy, and he just looks sad. Like, have you ever seen a child just look sad? Like, you know something's not right. Aw, man, like, this is why I couldn't work with kids, bro. Like, if I were to see that in real life, I don't know what. Oh, man. This instantly worried me because his father always made sure he was dressed well, clean, and put together. I asked Kid what's wrong, and he tells me that his dad went to jail. And now he is with a new family. I sit and have lunch with him, and he tells me what happened in his own little way. And he describes the police taking him to wait forever at the office, which is the DCF office. Oh my God. I instantly message his dad, and he tells me that he got into a fight in public and was arrested, and they found hella weed on him all while he was with his son. Sir, why are you... And I know some deadbeat out there is going to try to justify, like, oh, well, at least he was with his son. But it's like, sir, why would you put yourself at risk to not even be able to be there for him? Knowing that his mama ain't shit, knowing you're already a single dad, and then in the same breath, it's like I empathize for the kid because he's still a kid. Like, he had this baby when he was a baby, and the only way that he knows to make enough money to take care of that kid is to sell weed. But why are you fighting? Like, it's just so bad, bro. This is definitely a Lifetime movie, right? Like, this is so bad. I feel so bad for him because it's like everybody involved just got dealt a shitty hand, you know. And where is the mama? How you birth a whole baby? And this baby is so cute, y'all. Like, this baby is so cute. So I talked to him about the idea of me fostering him to make sure that he is safe and being well taken care of. I get in contact with the worker, and she somehow tells me I have a possibility of fostering him. Wild, because 1, I live with my mom and 2 brothers. 2, I'm only 20 years old. Right, like, shoot, what's going on over there? But we go through the process, and I talked to my mom about the idea, and she's somehow okay with it, and she just made sure I knew that kid was 100% my responsibility in every aspect. To get him, I had to get interviewed, and my mom had to get interviewed, and they asked us about our childhoods, our romantic relationships, and all types of stuff, and they needed references from all of our doctors, teachers, you know, and they came to the house, inspected everything, and finally, we get the kid, and it is an instant struggle. Instant struggle, bruh. I mean, what'd you expect? He's a 4-year-old. 4-year-olds are hell. Toddlers, hell. They're so fun, but they're hell. Like, come on. You leave them unattended for 2 seconds, you're fucked. Like, so he said he is 4 now. He has seen too much, and he's been through too much for his age. He lashes out in response to feelings he can't express. He worked a lot on talking through things, and he eventually got better. Bedwetting was an issue. He did it every night, and eating for him was also a problem. He refused to eat if it was not junk food. Bruh. Y'all not gonna come for my mug and straw, okay? I'm not trying to mess up my lipstick, okay? But this is just so sad because it's like, he needs a specialist at this point. He's already showing that it's just affected him too much. You know, he got too much trauma. About 2 months, we get him on a routine, and everything does get a little easier. However, I notice his dad isn't really doing anything to get him back. I try to give him advice, send him jobs, resources to get him housing, even counseling to help him with his anger, and he was always open to my advice, but he never really acted on it. Where is the mama? Because now I'm starting to think the text you sent me was from his daddy. It's giving deadbeat. It's giving I give up. And it's giving I'm giving somebody else my responsibility. So fast forward to October, he wants to take his kid to the fair, and I tell him that I cannot allow him to see this kid if it's not through DCF, which makes sense. So he sets it up, and the social worker actually allows me to go to the fair with his dad, which is pretty wild to me looking back. I mean, not really, because you kind of presented the situation like you were already a family friend, so it doesn't really seem too wild. It's just shocking to me that he's just passing his kid off like a puppy or something. Like, damn. So this gives him the idea that I will allow him to take the kid and just bring him back whenever. I continually remind him that doing that is directly putting my job at risk. I am a teacher and mandated reporter, and even though I trust him, I cannot get into trouble. So he gets upset with me, but is still respectful. Halloween comes, and we are allowed to go trick-or-treating together. Around Halloween time, the kid got sick, and I had to take him to the doctor's. So I told his dad that we could still meet him at the mall to go trick-or-treating because it was raining and he couldn't be out. And dude just flipped on me. The next day, he had a visit and apparently missed it. Look, see, at this point, you're the mama. My Jocelyn Hernandez voice, you're the mama at this point. You're the mama at this point, friend. You're the mama at this point, friend. Oh, and I also don't know if I clarified this, but my friend here is not a woman either. Like, I really want y'all to think about this real quick. I want you to think, like, this is the equivalent of somebody's homeboy being like, hey, bro, take care of my son. And then treating him like a baby mama and being a whole deadbeat. Like, and you would think that he would have an understanding because his own real life baby mama is a deadbeat. And left him hanging at 15, 16, 17. And now you have your friend here who's been with you that whole time, even offered to foster. Y'all ain't even grown yet when this is going on. And he doing this. Yeah, I don't know if I just wanted to let y'all know. I don't know if I clarified that. Yes, this is a man putting off a child onto another man. Like, it's not like he got him a new boo and there's like manipulation with like sex and like nah, bro. This is just, he just ain't shit. He just ain't shit, bro. So the next day he had a visit and apparently he missed it. The social worker drops kid off at school and tells the daycare director that if his dad shows up to call the police because he's been threatening her on voicemails. He messaged me and asked me what the social worker was at, and I don't respond, and he goes nuts. So let's look at the screenshots that is going on. This is when he goes nuts. I already know that this is about to be bad because I already seen like the first thing. So at first he's asking for some pictures. Okay, he's asking for some pictures. Like, y'all, this is giving holiday heart. Like, I don't know if y'all understand, like, how messed up he got my friend right now. Like, it's giving holiday heart. It's giving both of the parents are deadbeat as fuck, and you got the fucking nerve to come at me sideways. Like, don't do it. So, yeah, our friend was just like, I don't have any pictures of the baby for you. Right. Have you spoke to the social worker? I've been blowing up her phone since yesterday. Yo. I'm about to end up missing my visit and nobody's answering me. I've called her at least, but didn't you say he already missed his visit? So I've called her at least 5 to 10 times in regards to rescheduling for after 3 p.m. So, okay, so which one is it? See, I hate when people be lying on text. This is why I love to text. I do not do any confrontation via phone call. I want everything documented. You got me fucked up. So which one is it? Did you get the appointment or did you miss the visit? Are you about to end up missing the visit or did you miss it? Like, what is it? You said, look, I am at work and I am not your social worker. She just took the baby for the visit 10 minutes ago. Somebody got hers rescheduled. So I'm guessing they're talking about the mother. The baby mom got her visitation rescheduled, but I'm not sure if mine is rescheduled as well, and she's not picking up. And then randomly, they talking about friend, I'm gonna end up smacking fire out you. Cut the motherfucking music. Cut the motherfucking music. Cut the motherfucking music, because what we not about to do, bro, I'm taking care of your child, bro. Like, we ain't even kin. Like, what is wrong with, you about to smack fire out of who? Who? Let me. Who? Who are you about to, like, bro? The disrespect. It gets worse. It gets freaking worse. It gets so worse. Yeah, y'all thought that was bad? No. I know you not my epic social worker. But you, and pause, I don't know if this man is black, but his baby is not. So, I don't know. But you are blank's DCF parent. So if I ask you something, answer it without that lip. The fuck wrong with you? Stay trying to talk to me some kind of way like I won't smack you. I don't give a... You need to be bringing this energy to your baby mother. You need to be bringing this energy to your parents that left you as a little boy out in the streets. You need to be... This is misplaced anger. Therapy. Like, what? No, definitely co-signing with Magic in the chat. I would be forwarding to DCF everything. Forwarding everything to them. Because that's a mess. Shout out to Casey. Hey, Casey. Hey, girl. Shout out to Casey for the donation. She says, it reminds me of my ex-friend. I took care of her kid for 3 years for free. And she hit me twice. It's over after that. People are so stupid. I'm so sorry that happened to you, bro. Like, that is crazy. I feel like what happens is people come from abusive family units, and this isn't an excuse, but they come from abusive family units, and then when they adopt you as family, it blurs, and they start beating on you like how they uncles beat on them, or they mama or they sister or whatever. You know, like, it doesn't make it right. But why is that always the first route they want to take, is putting their hands on somebody? Like, and sorry, y'all, if I'm, like, sniffling and stuff a little bit. Like, I'm negative, but I still have little lingering shit sometimes. So I'm sorry about that. But, back to this shit. I will smack you. I do not give a damn. I bet you don't. Let him go to another DCF family and not with you, because you just be acting like a bitch. And you said his name. You said, fuck it, I'm not blurring you out. You said LMAO, you're a mess. Okay, so no, you are white. You don't need to be calling nobody no type of niggas. Like, at all. Sorry. You're a mess. I do not have to answer to you at all, period. And, oh, he's continuing. And I want to smack fire at you for not letting me take the kid on Halloween for 4:30 to 8:30 and telling DCF I missed my visit. It said, you say here and told me you were done with him. Oh, you sat here and told me you were done with him. No, you really did. Look up here. You really did. You really did say I'm done with him, because you said let him go to another DCF family and not with you. When it's like, in reality, him being with you is the best solution for him staying in contact with his kid. Like, what the hell? Yeah, he is Latino, but I was like, I don't know if maybe... And you said it again! Ooh. He said, all I asked is if you spoke to... I guess that's the social worker. It said, I gave you the option to see him. Oh my God, this dude is beyond disrespectful. This is just, he just calling you all types of N-words. He said, no, nigga, I'm tired of you acting like a bitch. And look, there it go. There it go, the F word. Like, it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, though, this F and N word taking care of your kid. You doing all that. You doing all that. And honestly, I get it. He's 19. He's a teenager. He's dumb. But it's just like, bro, nah, you were grown as fuck. You had this fucking kid. You cutting the fuck up. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. No, the friend is not, he is not black, bro. This baby is not black. This man is not black. Like, I don't know why he's calling him out his name. That's why I said it's giving holiday heart. It's giving holiday heart. And I feel like by him calling you that, there is some type of thing there. I mean, like, you technically are feeling a motherly role to his child. And he probably has confused emotions about that. Because the hate, give my son to DCF. Like, that's not even what you want. He want to be gangster so bad. Right, Jen. He want to be gangster so bad. He said, you're sad. I feel bad for the kid. Bro, I will really fight you. I don't give a fuck. No, we know you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about yourself, your kid, nothing. He said, okay. Nothing but a bitch ass nigga. Feel bad for my kid. For what, bitch? What you feel bad for my kid for? I will break your whole jawline. Speak up, pussy ass kid. As soon as my son is not in your custody, I'ma smack fire at you. The disrespect, bro. Like, bro, honestly, bro, like, he knew he could say all this shit to you because he knew he got the right one. You actually give a fuck about children. You are a mandated reporter. You actually give a fuck about the innocence in this world. There are people out there, unfortunately, that if he would have said this to them, poor little baby would have been in the system overnight. And then bro would have been 35, depressed, because at 19, he wanted to think of himself more than his kid and say, fuck it, and throw his kid in the system. And now he don't know where his baby at. So weird. So weird. No, this is not, he is talking like this to another man. This is not a woman. And that's why I said I feel like he has some conflicting emotions as to why he's calling you slurs and shit. Because you are the mothering role of his child right now. Like, and he just upset. I feel like he got some conflicting emotions. You said, I took your kid in to help you out, little Brody. No, dad ass, like, you really, really need to pipe down. Nah, not really. Y'all don't see this picture? I am looking at a little boy who looks like his hair hasn't been combed. His like, are you serious? Like, come on, bruh. That's some bullshit. I'm not a mandated reporter and I still would have snitched. Like, what the fuck? I think this is still it. It says, yup, okay, I sat here and I helped your ass millions of times, but as soon as you don't get your way, you get upset. Because what help have you done, really? And you guys asked if the writer is gay. I know they're not straight, but I don't know, like, what they identify as. You said, because what help have you done, really? And they say, you don't know what people do to kids in the system. No, you really don't. Like, it's like you're being so oblivious. Like, fuck it. Just let the state take them. And it's like, these kids be getting molested, beat up, stolen from. Like, that's not something you just voluntarily put your kid through if you have the choice not to. I gave him a place to stay so you can get your shit together, but it's cool. You gonna smack me, right? DCF would have done that regardless. I had a few people I could have got him with. Stop acting like you did me a favor. Are you kidding me? You're getting paid for it. You still don't let me see him. Like, what kind of weak-ass, lazy parent takes their kids to the freaking mall to trick or treat? What kind of fucking lazy ass parent would voluntarily try to put their kid into DCF? And then also, what other fucking lazy ass parent can't even get their own kin to take custody of the kid? You had to get somebody from outside your fucking family, and you lucked up because this person isn't a fucking predator. They don't have malintent. They're a mandated reporter. And what do? You spit in their fucking face. Like, oh my God, bro. I would have had to get an uncle, a brother, something. They would have had to, because this is how he lost his kid the first time. Didn't he get his ass beat and sent to jail? This is how he lost his kid the first time. He's trying to do it all over again. Just self-sabotaging behavior. And thank you, Mimi in the chat. Trick-or-treating at the mall is definitely safer for your kids. They said, I'm not supposed to let him see you. I can lose my job. I got a 4-hour visit, not a 1 to 2 hour visit. Like, okay, bro, so you did end up getting it after all that. Like, bro, hell no. It's the nigga for me. It's the nigga for me. Wow. Y'all, I'm in shock. Right. That's funny. Himalayan Salt said it sounds like he arguing with his baby mama. No, he is arguing with another grown-ass man who is helping him take care of his kid. Like, a mess. So, continuing the story, they said, bro, later, he ends up showing up to the daycare with his girlfriend. You have a girlfriend? Girls, I don't know. Okay, all my young girls out there, look. And this goes for guys and girls. Like, this is if you have a partner who has a child that is absent. If you have a new partner and they have a child that is a baby, like months old, that's not a good person. This is for my older girls. Okay, my older girls, i.e. not older, but like my age, 25 to 30, you know. If he tells you, oh yeah, I got a kid, but like my first BM, she don't let me see him and stuff, like, but maybe we can make something and start up. If you are dating someone and they have a child in the foster care system, do not show up with them to the foster parent's job when you cannot financially support that kid. Like, I'm sorry, but if you a parent, and this goes for moms and dads, and your kid is, you don't have your kid, like, you should not be dating. Your priorities, bitch. Like, your priorities are so fucked up. You should not be dating. You can't even afford to take care of a kid. How the fuck you gonna wine and dine a bitch? Like, what the fuck? At the job? Bruh, I would have made that girl feel so embarrassed. I'm sorry. I would have been like, mamas, what are you doing? And I'm not saying like if it was me. I'm talking about our friend here. I would have been like, mamas, I'm a grown-ass man. I will mollywop the fuck out of you. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, girl? Don't come up to my job. Like, what? So he show up to the daycare with the girlfriend, and they end up putting the building on lockdown. Oh my God, I know that must have been so embarrassing, bro. Oh my God. They end up locking me in a room with the school counselor. The police show up. Oh my God. That day, after revolving 6 months of my whole life around this kid, being a full-time parent, creating such a bond, and watching him become best friends with my 6-year-old brother, I had to tell him he couldn't come back to my house. I had to make the decision to send him to another foster home because putting a restraining order on somebody who has nothing to lose was not an option. No, you're completely right. I mean, he already showed that he does not give a fuck about his kid. And I mean, he can't, it's so fucked up, but you had to do what you had to do. You can't save everyone. You can't save everyone. Like, oh man, that shit's so sad. If his dad decided to show up to my home where my mom and little brother slept, I knew I wouldn't have the self-control to hold back or just call the police. Telling the kid that broke my heart and also really broke his. That same day, he went to a different home. I had to go and pack all of his clothes and toys, and my brother and mom never even got to say goodbye, and he actually called my mom mama. Like, damn, that's how you know that boy just wanted structure so bad. Like, damn. I never found out until later, but my brother had a rough time adjusting back, and he showed it at school, and he would draw pictures of them playing. Aw, man. And calling him his little brother. Aw, man. See, that's so messed up, bro. This is so fucking sad, bro. And it sucks because, like, I was that kid. I relate to him. I was that kid, too. My parents were teen parents. My mom was, like, 16 or 17 or some shit when she had me. And, like, I saw a lot of toxic shit. And I just know being somewhere safe is just gets taken for granted, you know? And I just feel so bad, bruh. The auntie in me is just, like, breaking. Man. Like, no kid deserves any of this shit, bro. Like, kids are so innocent, bro. They really don't deserve any of this fucking bullshit. I don't know how I feel about this. But here's the ending of the story. Since then, his dad has apologized and he has gotten custody back. I feel bittersweet about that. Because I feel like a child should always be with their parent. And a kid, especially a boy, should know their father. So I feel very about that. Because it's like, you know, people don't change overnight for real, bro. But I'm glad that you didn't put the restraining order. Because, like, you're right. You just wiped his ass with that. You want to know something else? Now he has a little brother. So this man's still reproducing out here as a teenager. Just has a little brother now. You couldn't even take care of him. Now you got a little brother. Also, I did see him and his family at a party recently, and I got to spend some time with him again. This taught me so much about compassion. I had to understand that his father was a 19, 20-year-old who was raised in the system and had no idea how to be a parent and was just trying his best. He wasn't the best, but he did love his son. So in a way, I can't imagine how it would be to be separated from my child. I just wish he would have went about it differently. Oh, and that is it. I'm putting the chat on the screen. I need to know what y'all think. I feel like I wouldn't talk to him no more. The babies didn't do nothing wrong. I don't blame you for talking at the party, but I wouldn't feel comfortable around him anymore. All right, I'm about to put the chat on the screen, y'all. That was a doozy. That was a doozy. I wasn't expecting that one to be so long. That one was a doozy. Resting Sad Face said, homeboy just trying to get as many BMs as possible. Just so he can have endless number of women who can't get rid of him. Well, I mean, I don't know. That man definitely needs therapy. But I do agree with what our friend said and I had to do the same thing with my parents as well. The things that they did as teenagers, I've forgiven them for. Because it's like, bro, teenagers don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know, they're trying to figure it out. So I feel you. It's like you could only hold it for so much, right? But it's like, damn, the disrespect. The delusion and disrespect. Oh, my God. Stardust said, this is a definition of toxic, right? I agree with Megra. No, for real. Ain't no coming back from calling me a nigga. Like, I'm done. Or the F word. You can't call me the N word or the F word. I'm not about it. No. No, we're not. We're not. It's weird. And the F word cuts me differently only because I am bi. So, like, that's not even a word that I just be flailing around like that. So when somebody says that to me, that shit cut. Because notice, I keep saying F word. I can say nigga. You can remember that scene from the Boondocks where they're like, bro, you can say nigga on TV all day. You can't say that other shit. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just hit differently for me. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm black before I'm anything else, but I'm just like, damn, he really just blessed you out from every angle. Like, he wanted to hurt your feelings. I don't get how they let that man back into them kids' life, but like I said, I feel like kids belong with their parents for real, bro. But if these people are not fit to be parents, no. Right? It does look like it hurts to say the F word. But yeah, I mean, at least the kid had fun, you know, and you set a nice little precedent for him. Like, I feel like he enjoyed his time with you. You have such patience, such compassion. Like, Jesus. Shout out to Christina. She says, I worked at CPS and some parents aren't meant to be parents, even with second chances. No, deadass. I was very shocked when he talking about he had another kid. What? Oh my God. I agree with Shay. Shay said, I think it's because everyone's rushing to say the N-word, so it's kind of desensitized, whereas the F-word isn't. No, because you could tell he was saying nigga as if he was black. But when he said the F-word, he was saying it to cut. He was saying that to hurt his feelings. I could tell he didn't realize he was being racist by saying it, but he is, because you're not black. But I don't know. Right. You got to deal with all the discrimination without the support. Exactly. Like, so yeah, bruh, this is just sad all around, but I'm glad that you were okay, and I'm glad that you didn't try to like fight it or like try to, because sometimes you just got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk the fuck away. And I'm glad that you decided to walk away because, yeah. Megger said one thing hurt people do is make some babies. That is very true. All right, let's get on to this second story because that one was pretty freaking long. And it's just titled Dating in 2021 was trash. Dating in 2021 was trash. Shout out to everybody that's dating. I'm not in the dating scene, and I knew 2021 was trash just by what was popularized, like the whole divine femininity movement happened. The whole Kevin Samuel shit went viral for a snippet. The Frank and Frodo niggas, they went popping. Like, all of the dating delusion, girl. So I knew that dating in 2021 was ghetto just because what was popping when it came to like the relationship sphere. Okay, so just saying. But anyway, let's get into your entry. You said, hey, beautiful. I really love your videos, and I always listen to your tribe teas after it's been uploaded to YouTube. Well, shout out to you in future tense. Shout out to everybody else. You can call me Jade. After my favorite Bratz doll. Yes. Let me know in the chat. What did y'all think Jade was? Like, ethnically. No wrong answers. What did you think Jade was ethnically? Because when I was a kid and I was playing with them, I just made myself either Yasmin or Sasha, and my mom was Jade. And so I thought every person that was Jade was Hispanic. I thought Buttercup was Hispanic. Let me know, because like I thought every pale person with dark features was Hispanic. Like, so I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's my mom. That's my auntie. That's her. So I just didn't. Oh, okay. Y'all thought she was Asian? Y'all all thought she was. Yeah, I thought she was a Latina. I thought Jade was giving. What do you mean? Okay, so y'all all thought she was Asian. Okay. So you can call me Jade after my favorite Bratz doll. By the way, I am 22 and a Gemini. Gemini supremacy. Shout out to all the Geminis in the chat. Make sure you drop your sign. Shout out to all the Geminis. I have 2 short stories about my terrible dating experience I've encountered this year per your entertainment. So earlier this year, through the roughness of the pandemic, I found myself feeling lonely and bored. So I was like, F it, I'm trying to see something. And I went on some dating apps, right? Oh, damn, I just noticed the music is off. Hold on. There you go. There you go. It really didn't take long to find this one dude that I'll call... Girl, she talking about we gonna call him Pink Meat. We are not about to call him Pink Meat. We can call him Alaskan Bullworm, but I'm not about to just keep saying Pink Meat over and over. I'm sorry. We're gonna call him Alaskan Bullworm, or just Bull. So, we started on Hinge, but he asked for my Snap, so we hopped on there. Yeah, red flag number 1. Oh, well, that's 2, because you met him on the app, so, yeah. I should have just ended it once he started with basically telling me, you're pretty for a black girl. It definitely rubbed me the wrong way, but he had body and I just wanted pics at that point, so I just mentally tuned him out. Not you say you wanted pics from him, talking about he had body, so you actually, okay, y'all, we found the one girl. She want to see that bod. She want to see that V-line. She want to see me. I'm a sucker for arms. I like nice veiny ass arms and shit. Like, she said she want to see, she want to see the pic, the date pic, girl. Not me. She do. Fast forward a bit, we would exchange pictures and videos every day, and one day, Alaskan Bullworm and I were sexting. Don't remember how, but the convo shifted to kinks, and y'all... He texts me that he wants me to be his nigga slave. You heard the dog? She's like, what other type of, like, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro? Like, this is real life. Like, this is 2020. Like, this is real life, bro. Are you dumb? Like, we're not doing race play in 2022. We're done. You're done. Like, this is ridiculous. The convo went from one-handed to two-handed real quick, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What would make you think that it's okay to say that? What pissed me off more was that he sent straight face emojis back. Like, I was doing too much. I swiftly blocked him after that. Girl, that would have scared me off dating apps. I would have been done. The second dude we're gonna call weird. There was a second dude. The second dude we're gonna call Weirdo because it's accurate. I met Weirdo on Hinge as well, and he seemed nice. He had chill vibes, and he didn't waste much time sending me some, you know, eggplant emoji pics, and I was not complaining. You are the first girl I have ever heard that genuinely likes eggplant emoji pics. Now, I get it if you want to do it for security. Like, I want to know what the ride is like before I get on. Like, I get it. But, like, okay, girl. She said, I like seeing. I want to know what I'm working with. Okay. Do you, boo. So, we're only talking for 2 weeks max when something really traumatic occurred in my life. And I'm talking something that's altered the lives of my family. Oh, my God. And I decided to confide in him about it for comfort. Please tell me why this bitch sent me a dick pic in response. That's like being like, y'all, my mom has cancer. And he just sends you a eggplant pic. What planet are we on? What planet are we on, girl? Oh my God. I was so over him in that instance that I just texted him like, why would you send me that? And he said to cheer you up. See, that's the problem. They really think that should be giving us some type of endorphins. Like, So I blocked him without wasting another second. Then I received a notification on Instagram for him saying, LOL, why did you block me? I really had to perform charity work, explain to him that his actions were inappropriate and it's fucked up of him to even think it was remotely okay. And then he asked me for a second chance and I said no, and I blocked him on Instagram. Moral of the story, be safe on these dating streets because it's filled a lot of dudes with zero souls. Also, when people make racial comments, just don't do it. Stick with what serves you, and if nothing is serving you, serve yourself. Like me. Hope this made someone laugh. So I'm going to put the chat on the screen. My opinion is I feel like I said, the year 2020, the year of 2021 was the year of the dating guru, bruh. Like, the divine feminine, divine masculine, all that shit, you know? And I've noticed a lot of the rhetoric that they tell the men specifically is that their goal is always sex at the end of the day. Whereas I've noticed on the women's sphere, the goal is nesting, preparing for nesting, all that shit. But yes, they both have to do with sex, but the women's more so focused on, like, what pieces do I gotta pick up once we have the sex? Now what? Like, okay, if there's gonna be a baby, we need the house, we need the car, we need the money, we need the blah, 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 right? But I've noticed with the dudes, it just stops there. Did you get fuck? Did you get fucky? Yes. Success. Like, what? Like, do you know her name? Do you know her favorite color? Do you know what she likes to do in her spare time? Do you know who she likes to listen to? No, me fucky. Me win. Like, that's all it is. So it's interesting to see that y'all in the real world are just experiencing the purely primal male. Let's put the chat on the screen. Let's see. Literally second guess breaking up with my boyfriend all the time because of this current dating shit. Look. It's like, yes, we all want lust. We all want physical touch. Like, but it's more than that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Right. Do you even know their name? I don't know. And then it's like, just be real. Like, the end goal is just fucking, because it's not relationships. Not one of these gurus are married. There was only one that was married. And what did we find out? Boom. Here she go with the bonnet. My husband, blah, blah, blah. Look, girl. Look. No, Christopher, none of those men have actual wives or girlfriends to give out any of the garbage about. That's why I feel like it's just all a manipulation, and I low-key be feeling bad for these people, because obviously, as you can see, our homegirl here was open and willing to give you fucky. You fucked it up. Like, you are just so focused on that one part that you fucked it up. Man, look. Jay said, I hate online dating, but if they come out with an asexual dating app, then I'm gonna hop on that shit real quick, because I'm tired of eggplant pics. Oh my God. I don't know, Big Boss Bowser. I want to know that as well. What happened to that couple, Derek Jackson and his wife? Like, what happened? Did y'all get your money back? Like, I don't know. I might look into that once this live stream is over. I genuinely forgot about that. But yeah, I'm curious myself, like, what happened with that? Okay, bad. But yeah, I don't be trusting them either. There's y'all, Zanaya said, and let me know if I said your name wrong. I think it's Zanaya. Said, I don't believe in these TikTok gurus. There's a filter on TikTok right now, like, it's just a beard, and like a whole bunch of girls are using it, and they're basically just saying how these people be sounding like, and don't think we're just getting on the dudes because we picked on all them divine feminine hoes for the past like 4 months, bro. Like, so don't think it's just now we finally have a filter so we can look like y'all and be like, women? No. Man? Yes. The word woman has man in it. That's why men have inserters to the excerpt. It's Z-N-I-E. Zanai. Yes. You said Mount Hoodie telling the sad truth. Hold on, I gotta scroll up and see what they said, because damn, it's been too many names. I lost track. Hold on, y'all. We about to get onto this next story, because I know it's stretching a little bit. Right, talking about what are you bringing to the table? Okay, let's get into it. This one, what I wanted to get into, I wanted to read this one because it's titled, "Why Are Men with Biblical Names Always Demonic?" And y'all know, my baby boo got that biblical name. My baby boo has a biblical name, so we're gonna get into this. And y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Full disclosure. She sent me a picture of whoever the fuck she talking about, and he looks scary as fuck. He has the Miley Cyrus demon eyes. My people, please stop wearing blue contacts. It does not flatter us. We look fucking crazy. Like, this man is about to be my sleep paralysis demon tonight. I just want y'all to know that. And you are very blessed that you do not have to see it. Shout out to Lamu for the donation. Thank you so much, girlie. Just said congrats on your negative C19 result. Thank you so much, dude. I have Mr. Tribe tees. I look like a fool right now, laughing out loud at work. Well, thank you so much for the donation, dude. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good time at work, man. Yes, I am so glad I'm negative. That shit was giving me stress. But yes, the blue contacts. Yes, it's giving Miley Cyrus. Like, help. Someone made a TikTok, since we're talking about TikTok, someone made a TikTok. They said there are two types of people of color, mainly black people. Just cut the shit. Two types of black people that wear colored contacts. The ones that, no, there's three. Excuse me, three. Look, I'm already ruining the fucking joke. There's three types of black people that wear colored contacts. The ones that actually look good with them, and they're 9 times out of 10 never the blue. Like, you know, there's other contact colors than blue. They either look good with them, don't look good, but think they look good, or they don't know whether they look good or not with them, and they kind of just are like, shit, I'm here now, bro. Like, it just is what it is. I probably ruined that shit. But that's the gist of the TikTok. And I was like, damn, that is really true, because my ass definitely, I did a eye contact sponsorship before, and I took a picture, and I was just like, bro, I look crazy. Like, I look crazy. Like, and it burns. Like, that shit burns. But yes, my advice, when you do color contacts, I always go with different shades of brown. And if you really want to do a little dazzle, go with dark greens and stuff. But, like, why we got the freaking blue? Like, goddamn. But let's get into it. Hey, girlie. I am from the he cracked his eggplant in front of me story. So if y'all remember that. I am back with a new story, but this time it's about the brief period that I used Hinge. So maybe Hinge is the new Tinder. I feel like that is going to be another thing that we need to tell our people to stay weary of, okay? So, oh, and for that, yeah, I did do the sponsorship. This was like 4 years, not 4 years, I'm being OD. This was in like 2018. It was right when I did a big chop, and like, I wasn't feeling it. So I was like, maybe if I wear contacts, I'll like the look more. No, I look demonic. But anyway, they were good contacts. It just wasn't for me. Anyway, so this is a long one. It's really not. I'll never use dating apps again. So I have been using Hinge out of boredom since I was about to be a sophomore in college and I wasn't on campus. Mistake. Anyways, I started texting this guy on there. We'll just call him Miley Cyrus. We gonna call him Miley. Since he wore these bright ass blue color contacts. Anyway, Miley was somewhat interesting. I'm a Gemini sun and Aquarius rising. Oh my God, girl. I'm a Gemini sun and Aquarius moon. How are y'all? Shout out to all the gems and Aquarius. Put your sign in the chat. So I tend to do a lot of things out of boredom and curiosity. Was I genuinely interested in him? No. Did I want something to pass time? Yes. Besides, he wanted to take me out on a date, so I was like, maybe he could change my mind, and I end up liking him. Dumb, I know. So he seemed nice at first. He was a Virgo. Ooh, Virgo sun, Taurus moon, and Libra rising. This is a male shout out to all the Virgos, Taurus, and Libra in the chat. For starters, shout out to all of y'all. This is not no hate towards y'all. But y'all know how I feel about them Virgo men. The drama. They are so dramaed out. Oh my God. Virgo women, chef's kiss. Virgo men are so emotional, so dramaed out. And then you have a Taurus moon. So your ass is just a hot ass mess on the outside, but you really don't give a fuck for real on the inside. You just like making a fucking scene. And then you have a Libra rising. So on the outside, you look like you got your shit all put together, but in reality, you're crazy as fuck. This is interesting. But I'm not gonna lie as if my Gemini ass would not want to play with this for a little bit. Cause it's so chaotic. It's so chaotic. And you would think that it wouldn't be because there's so much earth going on. No, this for a man, this is chaotic, girl. I'm not gonna lie, but I would definitely entertain this for a little bit. Even though he looked like Miley. He looked like a decoration you would put on your front porch on Halloween. Bro, it's scaring the fuck out of me. And it's only because he gets professional photos taken also. So it's like he's giving Leo energy, but nah, I guess this is big Virgo all day. Anyway. So, we had similar interests, and he started to intrigue me since we both love alternative music and video games. We exchanged numbers and start FaceTiming, and that's when his weird side started to show. Somehow, the conversation of Twitter came... Aw, damn. Twitter. The conversation of Twitter came up, and he told me that he's always wanted to get... He told me that he always wanted to get his booty eaten by a girl. He said he wanted to get his booty eaten by a girl. Now, I don't know about all men with biblical names, but not everybody's like this. But hey, I mean, if you want to get your booty eat, you want to get your booty eat. You want to get your booty eat? You want to get your booty eat. But it's all about consent. Find a consenting party. I feel like he was trying to feel you out to see if you were down with that or not. And I blame Twitter because Twitter be showing girls with their whole face up a grown man booty. Like, and it's just normal, just on the timeline. And you're just like, well, okay. Like, I feel like he was trying to test the waters with you and be like, is she down? Is she open for that? Like... Y'all so funny in the chat. Allie talking about ain't nothing wrong with a little salad tossing. Someone in the chat said, call me. Oh, no. Oh, God. See, y'all, there's some girls out there that are open to it. Look, I'm not her, but hey, someone's out there. Look. Yes, Taurus males are definitely low-key subs underneath it all. Look. Anyway. Then he proceeds to ask me if I would eat his booty. And I was in shock. Tears almost. But me being me, replied snarkily. And see, this is where you be getting it fucked up. Because he takes me as it's not because he wants his booty ate. It's how he's about to act afterwards, which is why I'm saying it's giving bi energy. Remember how I told y'all, just because you find out, and it goes both ways, whether you're a bi girl or a bi boy, just because you find out that I'm, don't play with me. Don't try to be sexual and like touch on me and act like you will get fucked. Like, don't do it. And what you tried to play with him, talking about, oh, well, I'll do it only if you let me peg you. Bro said, okay. And like, he said, okay, and what? He said, look. I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. He said, I am not comfortable with the idea of a penis in my butt, but if you catch me when I'm excited enough, I would be willing to get paid. If anything, I could find somebody for you. Okay, now it's getting weird. Now it's getting weird. Now it's getting a little poly now. I want, if anything, I could find somebody for you to peg, and I'll make out with you while you are pegging him. What? Did he just arrange a FMM threesome just now? Our bisexual king. Like, what? What? I'm in so much shock right now. Like, he is our bisexual king. And I'm sorry if if y'all take offense because I'm like putting a sexuality on him. I'm bi, so I can't help it. Like, we see each other. Like, I know you are one of us. I know you one of us because you are too comfortable. You is too freaking comfortable. Like, you is too comfortable. You are freaky as fuck. He said, I am a Virgo, bitch. I am a Virgo. Like, oh, wow. He's thought about this before. He got the whole plan and he has thought about this before. No, he is not saying this jokingly. He is dead ass. Like, look, we can figure something out. We could do this. We could. Obviously, I should have cut him off there, but I still continue to FaceTime him just out of boredom. Girl, nah, you a freak. You freaked out. You a Gemini, girl. You a freak. You know, deep down, you were like, so I can do whatever I want. So I can have two in the... Bruh, this is horrible. This is so bad. Also, I forgot to mention, I was talking to other people, and I made it extremely clear to him, like, that I'm talking to other people. My last straw was what happened a few nights later. I had been on TikTok live with a friend, and Miley had noticed this and texted me that he popped in to make sure I wasn't cheating on him. We're not together. Eventually, I get out the live with my friend, and I hopped onto the FaceTime with Miley, and I mentioned his text, and he replies, oh yeah, I hopped in your live, but I knew there was nothing to worry about after I saw your friend. This made me furious since he was implying that my friend was ugly and I don't take too well with people who don't know anything about me acting like they could talk about my people. So I replied, if you and I were ever together, you know I would leave you for my friend in a heartbeat. The conversation got awkward after that. He began listing all the reasons why he knew that he was my favorite out of all the guys, girls, and theys I was talking to, simply because I text him all the time. First off, I'm a Gemini Sun Aquarius rising. I will either text you out of boredom or not text you for months on end. No, me too. Like, stop fucking calling me, bro. Do not FaceTime me. Like, text me, like, dead ass. Like, that is such a time boundary for me, bro. It triggers the fuck out of me because it just lets me, in my brain, and I know it's not always like that, but in my brain, I just feel like, oh, Nadja, whatever the fuck you got going on, fuck your job, fuck your life, fuck your schedule. Brr, hello, bitch. Like, nah. No. I only make effort with texting for those I seriously care about, and I made it very clear that I was only texting him to get to know him, and I wasn't serious about him because it'd only been a week. It's only a week, and he's already telling you about how he wants to have a threesome with you and another man. That's crazy. We didn't even physically go out on a date yet. Anyway, I basically end things with him the next day. I thought it went well, but tell me why the next day when I posted my best friend on my IG, and yes, he knew it was my best friend, he proceeds to like all her pictures, comment, follow her. It was just very weird behavior that I found amusing, but I don't do games, so I just blocked him without explanation. So another one of my guy friends, not the one I was on TikTok live with, was telling him, I was telling him the story about Miley, right? Tell me why Miley dated the girl my guy friend had been talking to. Oh, wow. So the one, well, not the one that she was on live with, but a different guy. I would tell the tea, but that's not my business to tell. I just found it ironic. Anyway, the reason why I put men with biblical names are demonic is because he has a biblical first name. If I say it, people will know who he is because it isn't common. Girl, watch that shit be like Ezekiel or some shit. Or like Daniel, like everybody's name, Matthew. I'll tell you, but don't repeat this part. Let me see. Let's see. I'm curious. I am curious. What is it? You said it starts with the ends with the H. Oh, I see it. I'm trying to think if I know anyone with his I've heard of someone with like an Arabic version of this name. But no, you're right. It is really unique because that's not even like a main character. So yeah, you're right. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I'm the unique name police. I'll give him that. Y'all talking about Jebediah. It's Jebediah, girl. It's Jebediah. Here is a picture of Miley. Yeah, he is a mess. He literally has like, he looks like every other bitch. Not gonna lie to you. He looks like every other bitch. Oh, whose Haitian mama is that? She looks so nice. She looks so nice. She don't look like a Florida Haitian mama. She look like a up north Haitian mama. Me and my dad were talking about that, like how the Haitians up north like be like good, like God-fearing in the church and stuff. You come down here, you get the Kodaks, and then I had to realize like, damn, I am the Florida cousin. Like that's that hurt. But yeah, girl, it sounds like to me. But look, you said that you talking to he's, hers, theys, and them. So I guess you down with the LGBT. I'm with the LGBT. So I mean, it is what it is. He was just trying to fish to see if you were down with it. But he does look like a Jebediah, like in real life. Like, he looks like a Jebediah to me. Unfortunately. Like, ooh, this one's kind of long. I don't remember this one being so long. Here, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find one more to, or maybe two. I don't know. I just didn't expect my first one to be so damn long. Y'all talk about his name Lucifer. Someone named him Leviticus. Y'all are hell. So somebody need to name him Leviticus. I thought they were gonna name him. Now the book that where his name is from is very, very, very common. Very common, actually. Very common. But yeah, his name is not common. I've never heard anybody name. I'm sure like maybe when his mom was pregnant or something that book spoke to her and was like, yes, this is him. This is him. Yeah, y'all talking about like the video, please. Like the video. It was giving Virgin Mary. Like, no. Okay, this one is super short, and then I'm gonna read one more after this. But yeah, y'all, beware for overly possessive people when you don't even have a title yet. That's what I got from that. Like all the funny like kink shit aside. If you have somebody who can't even respect the boundary that they, as a man, did not even ask you out, why do you think that I'm your girlfriend? Why do you even feel like you can have the drop of audacity to try to check on me on social media to see who I'm talking to? What, like you said, whether it's a girl, boy, they, them, a berry, a non-berry, I don't care. You have no right. Like, y'all are funny as hell. Y'all said his name is Psalm. You're not. His name's Psalm. I'm dead. We're moving on to the next story, bro. His name is Ye. Thank you, Amushi. His name is Ye. That's his name. His name's Ye. This next one is from a longtime supporter of mine. Super long time OG supporter. She always comes through right when the lives are done. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for all the support throughout the years. Like, I see you. Trust me. It's real short, so I'm just going to get it out of here. And they just titled it, bitch, what is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing? I said, hey, boo, I'm going to come and tell you some stupid shit I did. And this is why I be going off on people in the tribe tees. Stop doing stupid shit because you guys are really in danger. So real short, all the details are not really necessary. So a few years ago in like 2019, like late 2019, I met this dude while we were waiting for the bus. My ass took the Target job that way to go from Philly and like all this stuff. This was one of the very few days I got off. I be trying not to say too much because I don't want to like expose like where y'all are physically at. So this was one of the very few days I got off when the sun was still up. So I'm looking for the bus stop in a town that I'm not really familiar with yet. And then I find this probably 5'4", 5'6", glasses, beard, dark-skinned dude. And I think at the time he was maybe like 23 or 24. I was about 20 or 21. We met and we started trying to figure out where is this bus and when is it coming. We went through the streets going from one end to another trying to find where the bus was supposed to be. And then when we finally found it, we just stood there talking and getting to know each other. Like a little flirting here and there. Like asking what each other's sign is and talking about our siblings. And he told me he lived alone. He had a car. And you got a car? Why are you at the bus stop with me? He had a car, but his little brother was using it. Sure, Jan. We eventually exchanged numbers, and he even paid for my bus fare because I noticed my bus pass was not with me. But he was nice enough to pay the $250. On the bus, we were texting, and even when we got home, I was texting, okay, Alicia Keys, you got your little bus, boo. Your little bus boo. So, now mind you, we're texting and stuff, and it was like 2 or 3 days later, we had previously set up a time to meet. And now I went to meet him assuming he was at his apartment because that's what he said. He said, I got my car, I got my apartment, I got all this stuff. I'm just temporarily dusty. You caught me at a dusty time, but I'm not dusty for real. Like, I got things, okay? So I went in to meet him assuming it was his apartment. It was not his apartment. It was his grandfather's. And this is the freaking kicker. Why did I agree to make out with him in his disabled grandfather's house in a dark room? He ain't even turned the light on. All the lights in the house was through one freaking window. I bet you he was taking the grandpa disability check. Because why ain't the lights on? Why ain't the lights on? Nar. Bitch, when I tell you that when I was in that room by myself, I was like, bitch, what is this? The only good thing about this experience was seeing a cute cat. How about getting out alive, like you said initially? Sis, even during then, when I had my very first sexual experience, I didn't even enjoy it. Damn, was this your first sexual experience? You said I didn't like, well, I mean, a lot of people don't enjoy it, to be fair. Hold on, I'm paraphrasing, because y'all know what the sexual shit, I don't like it too in depth. But yeah, basically, okay, so yeah, that was her first experience was with this dude from the bus stop, bro. I swear to God. She was like, bruh, it was not even a good experience. I didn't enjoy none of it. Even when they was doing stuff to her, like stuff to her body, she said, I didn't even like that. Like, I tried the approach of taking control, but it just didn't work. And ew, she said her mouth tastes weird afterwards. Like, this is why I be telling y'all, I don't need to know. Like, I will throw up on camera. Like, I will throw up on camera right now. Like, I didn't even get any food afterwards. He said we can get food afterwards, and I didn't even get no food. I waited my ass outside in the damn cold for like 2 hours. I couldn't go home because my mother is way too nosy and can't mind her business. That whole thing was horrible. He had to wait for his brother to come home, who actually does live in the apartment. Miserable. Dumb. Fuckery. I never saw him again. There was a time when he messaged me on Snapchat, but I made no moves to really have a dating thing with him. The whole thing was some bull. Lesson for people. Do not do what I did. Please. Have a nice day, everybody. That is crazy. That is crazy. No, dead ass. I was more so surprised that you actually met up with dude from the bus stop, because I'd have been scared as hell to talk to anybody at a damn bus stop, just walking around with him and shit. But apparently he wasn't a creeper, so you lucked out, boo. You lucked out, because it could have got bad. Yeah, no, we will not be doing what you did. That was scary as hell. And then, not to put like age on them or nothing, but like they're not that age anymore. So it's genuinely a story of like, beware, be cautious, because she didn't bring it up, but bro could have kept her captive in that apartment. Like, bro didn't even have no lights. Bro didn't even have no lights. And no, I do, and I can co-sign with accident safe. Like, yeah, you did lose your virginity to someone you didn't even like. I mean, like, it happens sometimes, and like, I want anybody out there to know, if you had your virginity like taken from you, bro, like, that shit is not important. The first time it's not important, bro. What is important is when you actually have a connection with the person and you decide to share that with each other. Like, because these dudes just be wanting to jack off on you, bro. Sorry to be vulgar, but that's tea. That's tea, bruh. It be them short kings at the bus stop, boy. It be them short kings at the bus stop. Just crazy. But it's crazy. There's this documentary about... Damn, I'm trying to mute it so y'all don't hear me, like, messing with my freaking sinuses. But there's this documentary about this guy in the UK who has like 12 kids or some shit. Like he keeps having kids over and over and over and over again. There's one dude that has 45 kids, but there was one guy who had like 6 different kids and 6 baby mamas or something. And he said his routine is he would just go to the bus stop and he would pick up bitches at the bus stop. And it just got so bad. I want to say it was like Manchester or something, that they literally blasted this dude in the freaking paper because, oh, kicker, he doesn't wear condoms. So he's just passing around that shit. So they're like putting him in the paper. They're like, dude, beware. He be chilling at the bus stop and just waiting for women to spark up a conversation like this with. And yes, the guy that had 45 kids is like in his 70s, and his oldest kid was like 30, 40 something, and his youngest kid was like a baby. Like, bro is just out here fucking. He even said straight up, he was like, bro, the guy with the 45 kids, he was like, bro, I got ugly baby mamas, pretty baby mamas, fat baby mamas. I don't give a fuck what it looked like. I'ma just ask them, do they want to smash? He's straight up was like, bro, look, okay, y'all remember? Yeah, go and look it up. It's on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube, so it's for free on YouTube. Look up the UK's, I think it's called the UK's most deadbeat dads or something like that, or like the worst dads of the United Kingdom. It was something around that line. And yeah, because it's like, you can't realistically take care of those. Even if you could financially afford it, you can't make a connection with someone like that when there's so many. Like, but yeah, y'all, it's a lot. That's all I'm gonna read for today. Thank y'all for popping up in here. I'm just ready to get all the new doohickeys up, but I'm just glad that I was here today because I miss being on here. And yes, people still smashing. They still smashing him. He is still getting smashed to this day with his old ass. The UK is pretty ghetto. The UK is pretty ghetto, y'all. It's a little hood out there. Yeah, they doing the Honey Baby Challenge for real. Like, what? But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me do some shout outs, y'all. Don't forget to, I forgot to show y'all my handles. Don't forget to follow me in all these places to see what I got going on, you know. TikTok, look at me on TikTok, bro. I be having a good old time on there. What else? Oh yeah, if you want your story on my channel, All you have to do is email. Are you gonna pop up? You not gonna pop up? Not today? You not gonna pop up today to show the nice people where they could send their email to? No. I guess not. If you go in the description, if you go into the description, there will be an email. Oh, there it goes. There'll be the email and like all the rules and everything. I made a new set of rules right before I got sick, so please try to abide by them. Thank you so much, Adriana. Thank you so much, sis, for the donation. And again, y'all, they are not required. I appreciate them so much, though. Like, y'all have supported me so much throughout being sick. I was so scared to take 2 weeks off of YouTube. But I'm here, bitch. I'm here. Thank y'all so much for the support. But yeah, all y'all need to do if you want your story on here is to send it to this email. Make sure you guys brush up on the rules. Anything sent here will be public, so please keep that in mind. If you want some private advice, hit me up privately. And get what you guys can from the January line from my store. I mean, it's about to be February soon. This stuff's about to be gone. So last call for these type of t-shirts. We are putting the chrome to rest. But we are going back to black tees for February. I'm bringing back black tees for February. I know y'all missed the black tees. Shoot, I just missed y'all for real. I will see you guys later on this week. Maybe on Friday. If not Friday, definitely Monday. I'm trying to post more pre-recorded stuff now, so... Because these live streams are dope. I love connecting with you guys and stuff, but I have to tap back into my creative, like my artistic video. I gotta tap back into it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Make sure your notifications are on so that you guys get notified when I do post. And look forward to hearing about my COVID story. And there was one more video, but I know for a fact the COVID story is gonna probably be what's coming up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support, and I will see you guys soon.